Hello. Okay, you guys should be able to hear me on YouTube, even though I lost some of you guys when I switched over to a new stream. So hopefully you find me over here. Hi, ladies. You can hear me now, Deb? Awesome. Thank you for confirming that.
You need somebody to help you. You all set, Ange?
I think I'm good on all of it. YouTube seems to be working, and TikTok. There's people on TikTok, so I'm assuming. So, and I'm guessing Mandy will be on, so she can be our moderator.
And I'm happy to do that as well if she doesn't hop on.
Okay.
Or Karen or whoever. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Karen, you're on mute.
You know you have us here.
I know.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. There she is.
Oh, there she is. Oh, you're on mute.
I was walking Howard and I was like, I was rushing.
Aw. Okay.
Do you need me to facilitate?
If you want to.
No, it whatever you want me to do.
No, I need somebody to. So if you want to, yes.
Recording in progress.
Okay, I'm gonna send it over to you, Mandy, as the moderator or the host. Okay. All right, I will be back. Hopefully everything's working. Divine ones, we are here to assist you in this transmission of light and energy, and an exchange of understanding between our consciousness and yours to elevate the frequency within you, to help you to begin to continue ascending into the different vibrations that you are working towards moving into. And at this time, we want to assure you that the human race is working in the energy of ascension at this time. And even though there may be things happening upon your world that seem to be conflicting against the idea of ascension, it is moving as is meant to at this time. And there are many things set in place that are in agreement with where humanity is going that will begin to open up, that you will be able to see taking place on your earth in the very near future. The time that these things take place will be based on how each of you as humans interact with the realm around you and the co-creation of creating your reality as one, and the frequencies that are able to hold light and understanding of their true self and release the ideas that the outside world is impacting the inside, and that you cannot control that or consume different things within your understanding, mind, and vision that can shift your reality to look much different. So what we would like to remind you of is what you send a frequency of focus out into the world is what you project back to yourself. So if you were to continue to work on aligning your energy with a higher conscious understanding of yourself, you will be able to comprehend how you create the reality and then reflect the reality outward that you desire to take place on earth. And many of you within the dimension that you are currently residing and the dimensions that you have and are moving into from the third and fourth dimension, understanding the fifth dimension as you begin to align more with that frequency. We are here assisting with this. We are observing the things taking place on earth at this time, and we can assure you that things are on track and that humanity will continue to move towards this ascension. And the distractions and the things on earth that you see now will begin in the near future to be out of the realm of your sight, and your focus will shift, which will be able to shift those things happening in the realm where you don't want them to be happening, or the things that you do not like that are happening on your earth. So we encourage you to remind yourself daily of where your focus is and where your attention is moving towards, so you can continue to create the reality on earth in which you wish to see. We are open to questions at this time.
Jen?
Hi,
Hi.
I'm going on a trip with Mandy in a few days, and we will be visiting Lake Michigan and Petoskey. And I was wondering if you had any advice for me specifically while we are there.
For you, you are what we may say a exchange of light that you are bringing into this experience, where you can amplify the ability to have an experience. And in many ways, your energy field clears things out in that place that you are. So it's a protective barrier that you create as well around this person that you were going with. And when you allow yourself to remember your ability to do this, to hold a light frequency in an area that clears out any conflicting energies that might be in that field at that time, you can help things to be more clear that are trying to come in from the information being sought at that location. So this is why there has been a confirmed or a placement between the two of you, where you have found each other and are exchanging the energy together at this time in this location for the purposes that you are going to seek out while you were there. Does this make sense?
It does. I was just wondering if there's something that, or an intention I should hold, or something I should focus on.
The intention is holding that thought, is seeing yourself as that. So the intention is meditating on the thought that you are in control of that field of energy around you. And as you hold the intention and meditate on the intention and remind yourself that you are that light, you are that energy, you are engaging source energy, clearing frequency, we will say, through your human vessel and into the quantum field of energy of your soul and the aura that you resonate in here on earth. That energy all working together with your intention, the meditation, and the belief, that will help amplify this experience. So you can begin practicing this now before you engage in this and working with your light. You already have been feeling some of this in your body. We are being told, and we can see that your hand chakra and feet chakra are lit up at this time. So you're stepping more into this gift, and over time you will see it taking place more around you, and maybe even seeing physical changes in parts of your life that you spend time in. We hope this helps.
Yes, very much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gina?
Yeah, I've got a couple of questions. A few days ago, when I was getting ready to go to bed, I had my eyes closed, and I what I perceived was, and I don't know if it's my imagination, if this actually happens, this is what I wanted to know, but I feel like I saw maybe some dragon eyes coming through, a very short, quick glimpse of that with maybe the ears of the dragon. And then it immediately switched to what I saw was like an alien face. So when I saw that, it immediately went away. Is this my imagination? Is this what did I see?
It sounds like you had some visitors. It is very likely that these were interactions that you were actually having. And because you have opened some of your ability to see based on your frequency, the experiences that you are beginning to have with the energy around you, where you can participate in an active physical being able to communicate through sight. This gift that those of you that are rising in frequency and holding on to that frequency are developing is to have more interaction with those beings of light, or what you would call dragon or alien or guide from the other realm around you, to see and interact more closely. And some of you, it's physically through your mind's eye, and others is just physically through touch or feeling and sensing. We hope this helps.
Yeah. Was it my spirit dragon that I sensed was there or saw?
Yes.
Okay, great. I have another question. In one of my previous lives, was I a medicine healer?
Yes.
Was it my most recent life?
We have a hard time with the thought of most recent life, as all of your lives are happening at once. But according to your order, let us look and see if we can figure that out. This was 6 lifetimes ago.
Have I been a medicine healer in many lives?
Well, we cannot tell you all the lives that you've lived and what you've been in all of them, but let us see if there's one particular other or a few that you, I guess, call medicine woman. Well, medicine men, we will say as well. It looks like out of all of your lifetimes, you also have 6 times that you have played a role of some type of a medicine person on the earth.
That's very helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mrs. Mandy, I kind of have a question that goes along with Jen. In a couple of days, we will meet in Petoskey with the intention of getting in touch with Petoskey for me. Do you have any advice for me?
We have given you advice already. Is this not true?
Yes.
So we encourage you to use the advice that we have already given you. Continue to have your intention set and opened mind in that ability to collaborate and connect with these guides that you're seeking to connect with. They are already there. It is not, they're with you too. We'll just say they are making their presence a little bit more stronger in that area. And when you get there, it will amplify the ability only if you are able to match the frequency in which they are holding. It is not that your entire physical body needs to match that frequency. It's the intention, it's the belief, it's the ability to expand your mind into a broader thought that rises the vibration. So if you were to think of vibration as a thought or a belief, the expanded belief, the ability to see beyond the limitations of a very small focused mind opens your frequency to have more experiences. And this is also what brings in the ability for humans to interact more with the non-physical realm in just all areas. So believing, focusing, breathing, meditating, using the copper wire that we already have told you about, setting the intentions, being by the rock we have told you you will see, and allowing yourself to ground in that space to receive information. You may even feel energy coming through your feet. So we encourage you to not wear shoes if that is possible, and to feel that frequency move through your physical body as it will activate and help you reconnect with your true self. We hope this helps.
Yes, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Gina?
Yeah, I have a couple of other questions. Is Utah, I mean, I'm sure all land is considered sacred, but specifically with Utah, before humans took this place, or maybe that's not even the best way to ask it, was it considered a sacred land? And if so, what was it used for in the past?
In our comprehension of Earth, all land is sacred, and all land has been used for something intentional in some type of way, even the land that has not been in your current reality used or stepped upon. So all land does play a divine part in the existence of what you call Mother Earth. However, specifically talking about the area you are from, there are many ancient cultures that resided there that understood the connection with the earth. There were sun worshipers at this location, and due to the ability to connect more with the sun in that location, they did pull some energy to that part of the earth that opens up some of the ability to feel a little more energy coming from the earth at that place. So there's a lot of things that took place in particular around that area or in that land. But the most recent probably culture was related to this before the Western world, you will say, began to be developed, and other things happened on Earth that interacted with the humans that caused these ancient cultures to no longer be present on the Earth at this time. We know this is a drawn out example or explanation. However, there's not really any other way to share this other than doing so. We hope this helps in some way.
Yeah, I'm wondering, with the Native Americans being here, are they actually from like a galactic energy?
Some of them were Lemurians, yes.
Okay. All right. I have one more question. There is a landmark or a site here in Utah called Belly of the Dragon, which they consider to be a man-made drainage tunnel, which is carved kind of in the shape of the inside of a dragon's belly. Was that actually from a dragon?
No, this was made by man that had dragons. They were just like you might see in some other rock formations, like drawings of people or animals or stars and things like that. These symbols were created under the earth because some of the ancient civilizations had underground locations as well as above, but they worked with the earth to create we will say messages or memories for the humans to come. So the history of your planet and humans were, they once had dragons, and in order to preserve onto earth the remembrance of these ancient times that earth had where dragons did reside alongside humans, these things were left behind. This is not the only place on earth that has this. It is just not all of them have been discovered at this time. We hope this helps.
Yep. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Jen?
I have had eagles coming into my awareness recently. They've been there for a while, but they've increased in number of sightings. And I was just wondering